La gorra, Luis, la gorra.
Uno por 0 el juego, gana Dominicana. Afuera el picheo. Swing en blanco. Por primera, el batazo de Gil, que lleva candela. Es Gil el batazo. Hay que darle Gil. Dominicana con hombre en primera. Increíble pero cierto. Gana 1-0.
Vaya. Este viene ahora
a hacer el segundo. 1-0, cierre del segundo. Hombre en primera. Ahí tienen en la pantalla el pitch sólido de Venezuela. Viene el pitch. Fao hacia atrás.
No, Peñarol, voy a ti, Peñarol. Tíreme la base, que voy a bajar un poco. Mano rápido, papi, voy a ti.
Afuera el picheo. Oído el conteo. Se prepara el piche. Es ponchado. Con hombre en primera. Hay un out. Al bate, bomba capital. Wow. Rafael Ramírez. Ese Racing lleva veneno, Adentro. Trae.
Tú estás alto, bajito y ancho. Ahora
Okay, here we go. We are back. Sorry, little technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. All right, so we are back. All right, so Tio Trejo, which is the pitcher for the Dominican Republic, is up to bat right now. And that was very risky, actually. That was super risky. And right now, Dominican Republic has one on the board. I can't. He's actually giving us some entertainment. Tio Trejo has a lot of spunk. And let's see what Tio Trejo does here. Dominican Republic has one on the board, and he takes a strike. And I think that's all tactic to try to get into the pitcher's head. And hopefully it works out. And there it is. He's got the strike. And he is out. So we're going to give him the strikeout sound. Absolutely, 100%. Because he did all of that and still struck out. Let's do it one more time.
Oye, de picheo. Tú puedes jugar con mano. De picheo.
So now Venezuela is up to bat. And this is now the top of... Este el tercero. Okay, gracias. Top of the third inning. Dominican Republic has been fighting back here after last game's debacle where they could not hit Elkis Chinchigua, the professional sling pitcher. They just couldn't hit him. So now Venezuela has been kind enough to switch pitchers so that the Dominican Republic could actually have a game and not just pure domination from the Venezuela pitcher. So here we are, starting up again. We have Venezuela up against Tio Trejo, the manager of the Dominican Republic team. And that is a ball. And again, we are at the top of the third inning. The pitch is rather high. So he's got 2 balls, no strikes on him. Another ball. Tio Trejo needs to find his strike zone, or he's going to give him an easy ride. There it is, a strike. The count is 3-1. And there it is. He got a free ride to first base. And there's the strike. Oh, they need to check that bat. That bat sounded a little funny. And that's a Louisville bat. And that bat sounded very funny, as if it maybe cracked in the inside. But the next batter is choosing to use that same bat, so let's see how that sounds.
Hombre,
All right, here we go. We have number 21 using that pink and gray Louisville bat that sounded a little funny with the previous batter. Venezuela has a runner on first and second right now. And there's a high pop-up to right field, but it is a foul. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe a Bridge Play Foundation. And there's a bad pitch there by Tío Trejo of the Dominican Republic. See, that bat sounds really funny, and they made a double. There was a double play. What a play. They have 2 outs now. And there is a runner at first base for Venezuela. Number 24 is up against Tío Trejo. And there are 2 outs here. And it is the top of the 3rd inning. And that pitch is nice. It is a strike. It was a bit on the slower side. And it's inside. That's a ball. And a high fly ball behind the gate. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe a Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe. And there's the pitch, and it's a foul. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like and subscribe a Bridge Play. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe.
Ahora no saca él la mano. Y eso está 5, imagínate.
Tranquilo, 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 vamos.
The catcher clearly screaming out to his pitcher to let him know to relax and to just play his game. And he has walked yet another batter. And now Venezuela has runners on first and second base. There are 2 outs, and it is the top of the 3rd inning. We are here in Orlando, Florida, participating in La Serie del Caribe. 2 days. Yesterday was the first day, Chata Modificada. Was an excellent, amazing day. And you could see the videos on Bridge Play Foundation on YouTube. If you want the transmission in English, if you want the Spanish, you can go over to Philly Sports. And he is transmitting and narrating in Espanol. The Dominican Republic has 2 outs right now. Well, Venezuela has 2 outs. Dominican Republic needs 1 more out to shut this down so they can come up to bat. They seem to have new life after Venezuela has changed the pitcher. Wow. The batter stays alive there with that strong cut. It's a foul tip, but it was a strong at bat there. Oh, there he goes. Got him. Now let's give him the Let's give him the strikeout sound. The strikeout sounds. It takes me a little longer to get up because of the apps, but here it is. And let's do it again. That is the foul. I mean, the strikeout sound. So now we are at the bottom of the third inning. Bottom of the third inning with Dominican Republic up to bat versus their new Venezuela pitcher. Because, as we all know, the last pitcher, they could not hit him at all. It was insane how that pitcher just dominated these guys. Now we have number 15, Mesa, who was actively playing yesterday as well in a different category, Chata Modificada. The lefty played very well yesterday. His team did not make it to the end, but he played very well overall. We have Mesa up. It's a high pitch. And here's the pitch as he winds up. Look at that smooth pitching. Hit him with that ridiculous pitch. Oh my God, he has to get the strikeout sound. Absolutely. Everyone's got to get it. Oh, here's Valencio, who actually in the last game, if you all remember, he got the only strongest hit and actually got a double in the last game. So let's see what he does here against a different pitcher. That was a good cut by Valencio here. If he could straighten that out, that would go right to the center in between that gap. That's where they need to hit it. Or to the right side. There's a huge gap there between the right side fielder and the line. Another high fly foul ball behind the gate. He has a great cut here. If he can just straighten it out, he will definitely get on base. He's got the right swing. Just needs to straighten it out. There it is. And I'm going to have to put the strikeout sound yet again. Another strikeout for the Dominican Republic. So the Dominican Republic has 2 outs right now. And we have hay que quitarle la nevera de la espalda. He's got a fridge on his back. Did not run. Looked like first base. But it's okay. He's a bigger guy. We understand. We understand. So the Dominican Republic could not pull anything off in this round. So now we are back at the top, and now in the fourth inning. Ay, mi madre. So now we have Tio Trejo back up. And just to remind you guys, this is La Serie del Caribe. This is part 2, day 2. And it is best 2 out of 3 for Venezuela and Dominican Republic face off today. Originally, we were supposed to have the same 4 teams as yesterday. Well, not the exact same 4, but same 4 countries representing. We were supposed to have Cuba with us and Puerto Rico, and they did not come today. So it is just Venezuela and Dominican Republic facing off here for softball supremacy in the sling category. And here we have the lefty Venezuelan. And a wild pitch by Trejo. Another high pitch. Trejo needs to find his strike zone. He gives us a little dance at the pitcher's mound for entertainment. I hope he pitches as good as he dances up there. And the pitcher and the catcher goes to the pitcher to have a little one-on-one quick chat, probably telling him to knock it off so they can play. Now, it's interesting. The Venezuelans keep using this Louisville bat that's pink and gray, but it does sound funny every time they hit with it. So I don't know. And again, that bat sounds funny. Ese bate como que le falta algo. And they keep using it. It's interesting, but it sounds a little funny to me. Guess nobody else hears it. Suena, no, ¿verdad? Que el bate suena raro. No soy yo. We have number 1 here from Venezuela. No hay. He got ahead of the ball, and now there's the fly ball to left field. There is 2 outs. And here we have Big Boy from Venezuela, 1-3. He smoked it the last game. And they have 2 outs right now. Let's see what number 13 representing Venezuela is going to do here. And a high fly ball. Let's see who's calling it. Tio Trejo says, I got it. He says, that was a big out for them because 13 is a monster hitter. So now we are at the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. Let's see if Dominican Republic can widen the lead here. Coño. I honestly would love to teams just to make game 3 the most interesting. Well, all Venezuela's going to do is bring out that sling pitcher and shut them down. In let's see here. And here we have. You guys have one, right?
Yeah, we have one.
Well, you want to get in on this? Here we have Bomba Capital, who finally joined us. He has joined the Dominican team today, and he made an amazing diving catch out at right field. And everyone had said that the earth shook. Eh? It's all okay. Changed him to Chirino, of a new Venezuela pitcher. And let's see. All these pitchers have been pretty amazing and impressive. And we have here Bomba Capital. What do you think of the series so far in the game?
I tell you, I'll be honest with you.
You can hold the mic.
I want to say thank you to everyone that has been following Bridge Play Foundation. I mean, and that wherever you're at, work, home, and I want to thank everyone. This has been an amazing. I want to thank Venezuela for being patient. 2 teams like Cuba and Puerto Rico this year, they said it was coming, but you know what? They didn't made it, but we already have a team from Puerto Rico that's coming next year from Puerto Rico for Sunday Sling, and we have a team from Mexico and Colombia. So this has been a great experience. I mean, I didn't thought I was going to play this week, but like I said, I helped our team Dominicana by, playing right field. I'm a little nervous out there. I have not been playing umpiring, but I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank you, Rosie, for bringing what is the Serie del Caribe to those people at home. So I thank you so much, and guys, just enjoy it. Go for Dominicana. We're the underdogs.
Venezuela has been crushing this whole entire Serie del Caribe, actually, for 2 days in a row. Venezuela seems to be the dominating country here in this sport right now. At least here in this series, we have Gonzalez, number 32, up. Gonzalez has been a little struggling against some of these sling pitchers, and let's see what he could do here.
I would say this, Rosie. Venezuela have been in a couple of.
We
years.
have a runner on first. Mm-hmm.
They've been so good in the World Baseball Classic. They've been so good in the Caribbean World Series. So they've been good. They're the best in softball right now. So,
They are number 1, and they have shown it. They have proved it. Ooh. They have shown their dominance even just here for 2 days in a row.
But next year, we're going to have a Venezuela, what we could say, of playing for the world title, the modified and the sling. So it's going to be a special tournament next year. The Saturday winners against the Sunday winners. So that's already set for next year, 2026.
Well, now how would that work if there's a modified or sling? How would you do that if there's 2 different categories?
But we're going to play a sling tournament against both Venezuela team, and then we're going to play a chata modificada. So they're going to meet up. And if it goes to a third game, the third game will finish with a sling.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. And he takes a walk, a free ride to first base. A free ride to first base. Gonzalez is on first. And we have number 13 at second. And we have number 15 up to bat right now, representing the Dominican Republic.
I guess,
and it is the bottom of the 4th.
I guess they took this team very lightly. These guys, the Venezuela team, they have guys from the selection of Venezuela. So they're pretty good. These guys have been the Miami Tigers. They've won all the tournaments over here in the South. So that Venezuela team.
So these guys are the Miami Tigers and the sling.
No, they beat the Miami Tigers.
Oh, they beat the Miami Tigers
in every tournament. So they are the number 1 team right now.
Gotcha, and it shows.
Yes, they're pretty good. So I believe, though, that I don't know if they're playing at that our level, but I know they should be better than that, though. Than what they're showing right now.
I'm hoping that what they're doing is just trying to make it a friendly game and they're just trying to have actually fun because I think from what the picture that we first saw, if they all start playing like that, we're in trouble.
But these guys, I can tell you this one thing about Venezuela, especially when they play in Dominican Republic, they're not doing no friendly game.
It's never friendly. And now another free ride.
I gotta go now.
Now Bomba says that he's up. Another free ride for number 15 for Dominican Republic, a free ride for DR. And now they have bases loaded. Bases loaded. No outs right now. And Venezuela is in trouble as Rodriguez, number 17, is representing Dominican Republic. And they have bases loaded. This would be a lot of fun to see Dominican Republic score. And here we see the pitcher digging a hole again. These pitchers, if you guys follow me from yesterday, these pitchers had a huge hole on the mound, and one pitcher actually he went for a ball yesterday and fell coming out of the mound because of the big hole that these pitchers have dug. I still quite don't understand it. I know it's for a bit of a grip, but this hole has been getting deeper and deeper, and they can't even come out of it. So we have bases loaded for the Dominican Republic here. Can the Venezuelan pitcher, el pitcher. Chirino walks another batter, and now it is 2-0 for Dominican Republic. Venezuela is having a little conference now with the pitcher, as they should. He's walked 4 batters in a row. Tengo un dolor de espalda aquí. Oh my God, yo no puedo, yo no aguanto. So the Venezuelan team is now having a conference with their pitcher that they brought out to make a difference, and he has made a difference with the other. And so now the score is 2-0 with Dominican Republic on top. And I would like to see a third game here. What do you think?
Amazing.
¿Quiere ver un tercer juego entre estos dos equipos?
Claro que sí.
Pero si Venezuela mete a ese pitcher, el que con que empezaron el primer juego, ya hay bobo. So here we have number 18. Bases are loaded. And let's see what number 18, no pressure here. He's going to be patient up at the plate because this pitcher is just pitching balls. I don't think he's even pitched one strike in quite a few. There it is. He found the strike zone. The count is 1-1 now. And here he winds up. And here's the pitch. And nice cut. If he can straighten that out, number 18, he's right on it. The Dominican team seems to have warmed up here. After the first game debacle, they are picking it up in the second game now. Oh, good eye. The count is now. And he gets a ball 4, a free ride to first base. And now Dominican Republic is up 3-0. 3-0, and this is the bottom of the third inning, and bases are loaded. And here we have Bomba Capital up. And he missed the plate. The umpire says the catcher missed the plate. Dominican Republic gets the 1 run in. So now it's 4-zip. He says there's an argument here, a debate, controversial, that the catcher cannot see the plate. The plate is covered by dirt, and he did not step on the base. Pero límpiale eso. They need to clean the plate for the catcher. The umpire says that he did not tag the base, and the pitcher is upset, and the pitcher almost takes out Theo Trejo's eyebrows with that high fast one, and he hit him. And Theo Trejo gets hit by the pitch, and he gets on first. And now we have 5. So the pitcher hits Theo Trejo with the ball, and they don't know. There goes some sportsmanship. The pitcher gives him the hand, as in it wasn't on purpose, but others may see it as maybe it was. So here we have 5-zip, and we have ¿Quién que va? Mesa. We have Mesa up to bat. Well, I don't know who goes who. And here Venezuela is switching pitchers again. Este no fue el primero que ellos pusieron. So they bringing back the original pitcher because the 2 pitchers that they've brought in have not done the job for Venezuela. So they're bringing him back. It is 5-0, bottom of the 4th. Things have just gotten interested. Dominican Republic has 5, Venezuela has 0. And here's the lefty, number 15, Mesa. And he's got bases loaded. He's done really, really well at bat. But he may have exaggerated there with that pitch. He was a bit dramatic with that slow pitch. Again, bases are loaded. And here's the windup. And it is a strike. Wait. Oh, got him with a nasty changeup. His knees buckled and all of that. Casi te llevan lo. Uf. Uf. El primer pitch casi te lleva la ceja. And here comes the windup and the pitch. Mesa got a good cut. Let's see. He swung a little late, but let's see if he can straighten that out. Let's see if he can straighten that out.
Quédate atrás hasta que te lo tire. Y no tira. El pichón rápido daño. Quémalo, papito.
Here's the winds up. And here's the pitch. Oh, and he goes for it. It's a ball too short. And there's the out. And the catcher made sure to step on the base because he was very upset about the last call. So there is one out. We have Valencio up to bat, number 118. And he rips it, and he hits it into the, right before the left fielder, he hits it. And it was the perfect shot. If anybody has started it up for the Dominican team, has been Valencio. The last game, he got a double. And this game, he just hit a shot right before the left fielder. Great job by Valencio. And here we have Moya, number 31, up. Dama entró uno, right? Dama entró uno. 6-0. And Dominican Republic has 6. Venezuela still has 0. And we have Moya, number 31. And the foul ball. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe at Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit like and subscribe and follow on Bridge Play Foundation. Here we have Moya, 31. And another foul ball. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe at Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play.
No, eso es bueno tener su online cuando
And here's the pitch, and he smokes it, and it is trouble, and it is trouble. 1 comes in, 2 comes in, and he is safe at third base. 2 runs come in for the Dominican Republic. It was trouble, and we have a runner on first and third. Ay, Dios mío. Yo seguro me veo como una loca. Eso es lo que yo pienso. The score is 8-0. 8 Dominican Republic and 0 Venezuela. The Dominican Republic is crushing Venezuela right now, but only until Venezuela says and brings out the sling pitcher, then Dominican Republic might be in trouble. Here's Joe Hansel, number 13, and he's got a strike on him. And we have runners on first and third. And the high fly, out of the gate. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Oh, my God. Oh, bad pitch, and he swung at it. It was in the dirt. Joe Hansel swings at a pitch in the dirt.
Go, kid.
We have another bad pitch. Another bad pitch by number 22, Venezuela. And I don't know if the pitcher from Venezuela might be tired. And here we have a little background music. As the Dominican Republic feels very secure about this game right now, they even started playing music. I might have to move so that you guys can hear me. Here's the pitch and the windup. And I don't know, this pitcher can't seem to bring it up into the strike zone. He's pitching very low, and it is rolling into the ground. But let's see what he does here. He's struggling to find his strike zone, and the pitch that was a nasty foul right now by Johansson. Johansson is still alive here. And again, we have runners on first and second, Dominican Republic versus Venezuela in La Serie del Caribe here in Orlando, Florida. Wow, and he got him. And that is out number 2. And to make things fun, we are going to play the strikeout song or sound. And here is the strikeout sound. And now we have Gonzalez, number 30. And the umpire makes an interesting comment. He says to the Dominican side to enjoy right now that they're winning until Venezuela decides to bring in their secret weapon sling pitcher that Dominican Republic could not get a hit off of in the first game. So the umpire in a friendly warning lets Dominican Republic enjoy themselves for now. And he hits it right to second base, and second base makes a routine out. So now it is the top of the 5th inning. And what an inning for Dominican Republic. What an inning. It is now 8-0 with Dominican Republic up on top. And again, we are here this weekend in Orlando, Florida, in La Serie del Caribe. The British Play Foundation has sponsored this event, this amazing. Also to show that softball brings, not only unites communities, but brings even nations together. As you can see here, people from different countries coming together to battle it out. Experience this weekend, and I'm happy to have been a part of it and to be transmitting to you guys in English. I try my best. I'm not a professional narrator. I have just taken this job on as people have requested for English transmission. So here I am, giving that side and perspective on things. La cámara está para allá. Yo tengo el micrófono para acá. La cámara está para allá.
Eso te pregunto, ¿son haitianos? No, pero él no niega. No, diga su. Independencia. Hace España ahí.
So, yo me tengo que parar. Tengo la espalda explotada. Oh my God. Oh. Now we have Dominican Republic on the field, and we have Venezuela, Dominican Republic. Needs to be careful here. They're a little happy, but there's a lot of softball left. This is only the top of the fifth. Venezuela has 2 chances to still bat up, and Venezuela is an aggressive team. Let's see what they do. They might be angry right now. And Dominican Republic should not get too cocky. We have the lefty from Venezuela up. Young kid here, but has a lot of pop. It's a high ball from Trejo from the Dominican Republic. Oh, the lefty with a nice foul ball, and that bat sounded funny. I'm glad he let it go and got another one. That bat sounds funny, and they have a Louisville that is gray and pink that also sounds funny, and they continue to use it, but it does sound funny. It sounds like it's cracked on the inside. Oh my God, what a shot. And it is deep in the right field. And he hits a double. Venezuela is in scoring position now. He smoked it down right field. And whatever he did with that bat, now the next guy's using it. The next guy's using it.
Leo, pregúntale el código del teléfono de una vez.
So we have a runner on second base for Venezuela. The catcher has a little conversation with his pitcher for the Dominican Republic and probably just told him to settle down. Ooh, and just short of a strike.
There you go.
And another hit by Venezuela. Venezuela's going to come in and score. Now they finally have one on the board. And as I said earlier, Dominican Republic cannot get cocky here. Venezuela is an aggressive team, and they have a runner on first base, and they just scored one. Number 11 from Venezuela up to bat. And a high pitch from Trejo. So the count is 1-1. And here's the pitch. And he smokes it down the line, and it is a foul. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play. Here's number 11, and he smoked it down that line, but it was a foul. Let's see what he does here. If he straightens it out, Dominican Republic's in trouble. Theo Trejo says he likes that call from the pitcher, from the catcher. And Venezuela has a runner on first base. And number 11 is pretty big guy here. Oh, got him. Let's see the first baseman make this out. And yes, he can. And an easy out for the Dominican Republic. And there is one out. for Venezuela right now. And they still have a runner on first base, and the score is 8-1. Dominican Republic leading. And here's another lefty up. If I am the right fielder, I'd make him move this to the right side because there is a gap between the line and the right fielder right now. And I guess he heard me because he moved. And 4 bad pitches. He got an easy ride to first base. A free base for number 5, a free base. And now Venezuela is in a scoring position with runners on first and second. And like I said, the Dominican team cannot get cocky here. Venezuela can and will be dangerous in this position. Number 40 up to bat for Venezuela. And it is a high pitch by Tío Trejo, pitcher from Dominican Republic. Ooh, nasty strike there. And the count is 1-1. Tío Trejo still impressing us back here. Wow! And a shot! Wow, what an effort. Here comes Venezuela. 1. Here comes Venezuela again. 2. Venezuela again. 3. Wow. Wow. What a hit. He hit it in the perfectly gapped area out there in the outfield. And even though there was a grand effort by the right fielder, Bomba Capital, he could not get to it. And it was 3 runs came in. A 3-run homer for Venezuela. And like I said, Dominican Republic cannot get cocky here, or they will be in trouble. It is 8-4.
Joel, vete a right field. Joel dice muchacho.
Wow. He cleared the bases. 1 out still. And this has been one of the longest innings for the Dominican Republic. They must be dying for this inning to be over. Number 21 up to bat, and Tío Trejo with a ball, a high pitch. And now in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. A high pitch almost took the batter's eyebrows out. Tío Trejo needs to just relax here and take his time. He's probably a little rattled after that 3-run homer in the park. And here's the pitch. And it is a strike. He finally has found the strike zone. That strike looked like a gift from the umpire because it was a bit high, in my opinion. Oh, here we go. The shortstop says, Wow. Dominican Republic has 2 outs. And I see there has been a switch here for the Dominican Republic. They have moved the right fielder over to first base, which is probably what they should have done from the beginning. They probably should have done that from the beginning. But here we are. Number 24, Venezuela's up. And here's the pitch. Foul ball.
Ese es el lado fácil de ese equipo. Ese es el lado fácil de ese equipo.
Foul ball. Dominican Republic has, Venezuela has 2 outs, and the score is 8-4, and we are at the top of the 5th inning. Ooh. And there's a foul. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit like and subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation.
Un hombre que habla tanto es mudo. Increíble.
And it is an eerie silence here. Everyone is tired, but I think I sense more nervousness than anything. If I were Dominican Republic, I'd be nervous. Venezuela is a hard team, and they do not give up. Number 24 still alive here. Y es alta. It is a high ball from Tío Trejo. He doesn't like the call from the catcher. Now he agrees. And a high fly ball. Who calls it? The shortstop calls it. And there it is, 3 outs, but not before the damage has been done. Venezuela scores 3 in this inning. And now it is bottom of the 5th. But the damage was done. 8-4.
Para que te cambie juego por bomba, que bomba no puede jugar. Dile que se cambie. Juan Carlos, toma. Trejo. Vaya. Estamos viendo mucho. Yo me jalé. Cuando yo me quedé así, porque el músculo me está jalando desde que yo cogí la base. ¿Qué viene esta falla? No, pero mira, no hay tirando de tomar. Dáselo, pero de verdad, güey.
So, as we change innings here, Venezuela takes the field, and Dominican Republic, there is a player here. There's a player here who the Dominican Republic has convinced to join their lineup because they need it, and he has agreed to change and play for the Dominican Republic because they were actually short today, and they have been very good sports about it today. So I am going to move to the other side of the bench because the music is on, and I'm not sure you guys could hear me. So, and I'm not sure you guys can hear me. Well, you guys can hear me just fine. I just heard it. All right. So we're still on. And the Dominican Republic now bats up as Venezuela has taken the field. So it is again bottom of the 5th. And the score is 8-4. And number 15 is up to bat for the Dominican Republic. And number 15 kind of lunges at that pitch. And he hits it right to the pitcher. The pitcher throws it to first base, and it is an out. All right, here we go. We have 1 out for Venezuela here. 1 out for Dominican Republic as he grounded out to the pitcher. And here we have Rodriguez, number 17, up to bat for the Dominican Republic. And here's the windup. Here's the pitch. And it is a ball. And a grounder right to the pitcher again. And the pitcher said, I got this. The pitcher is doing all the work himself. And here we have number 18 up to bat. There are 2 outs. And again, the score is 8-4. And the pitch is a ball. Yo no sé cómo la gente hace esto el día entero.
Sí, 3 juegos.
Yo no. And here's the winds up. And almost took his eyebrows out. Yo lo hago porque hacerlo. Sí. Lo hice hace 2 semanas, fue. Mi primera vez nadando y fue hace 2 semanas. No, fue hace 2 semanas en una copa en Puerto Rico. Yo le hice un favor al muchacho y yo lo estaba transmitiendo el día entero para él porque él no tenía nadie que lo transmite. Eso yo lo estaba haciendo. Entonces, con eso se fue como cosa loca de que se fue viral que yo tengo que narrar en inglés porque en el español mío no es muy bueno. So, yo lo hago en inglés y me sirve como práctica. ¿Creen? Ok, gracias. And a free base to first by the Venezuelan pitcher. Now Dominican Republic has a runner on first, but they also have 2 outs, and the score is 8-4, and it is the bottom of the 5th inning. And here we have, there finally, Bomba Capital, and he can't run to first base. And he is injured. Hay que sacarlo. And he gets a hit. Finally. And they have runners. Dominican Republic have runners on first and second. And they are taking out Mr. Bomba Capital. He has struggled. This guy probably needs to stick to managing going forward. I think his time is done. And here we have Dominican Republic with 2 runners on and 2 outs. And let's see what Tío Trejo, pitcher to pitcher, let's see what he can do against the Venezuelan pitcher.
Take this all back. Take it all back.
Y nosotros ni en YouTube ni tenemos muchos seguidores, pero lo tenemos así por si la gente quiere ir a verlo. No, te estoy diciendo que la primera vez fue hace 2 semanas en Puerto Rico, en una copa. Porque es que yo soy la presidenta de la fundación que fue patrocinador de este evento. Soy yo, Bridge Play Foundation.
Okay, Bridge Play.
Sí, que es una organización sin fines de lucro. Y lo que apoyamos es los deportes recreativos para adultos. Y para niños tenemos un programa de niños también. Entonces yo me meto en la copa, ahora que me estoy integrando, yo también soy parte del elenco de un programa que se llama La Silla Caliente. Y estoy con Bomba Capital y con Manny Chicago, que hablan de softball todos los lunes. Yo hago eso, hago la fundación También soy manager de 2 equipos. Tengo un equipo de hombres en Nueva York, en el Bronx. Tengo un equipo de hombres y tengo un equipo mixto. Yo manillo los dos equipos.
Ok.
Y también, sí, y también tengo una copa el día 5 de abril que yo le digo como es de súper chongo. Y es para ellos, yo le hice una copa y ya es mi 2º año con esa copa. Tengo 8 equipos.
Cool.
Yeah. So, y yo juego también.
¿Cómo se llama el programa?
El programa de YouTube, so, ok. El del show, en la silla caliente.
Y eso lo hace remoto.
Lo hacemos, tenemos un estudio. Sí, un estudio. Mira, ahí está. Y el de Bridge Play, aunque el Bridge Play. Oh my God, he strokes it down past the third baseman, and that is 1, that is 2 for Dominican Republic. And here we go, we got runners on second and third base, and it is 2 outs, and the Dominican Republic has managed to be able to score 2 more. Son 10, right? Mayo, 10. And sorry guys, I am back. Y mira, empezamos la página en la semana pasada, hace 2 semanas en la Copa de en Puerto Rico, porque no teníamos a dónde transmitir y ellos estaban pidiendo eso, entonces yo dije, yo lo hago. Mira, eso fue ahora que empezamos. Pero en verdad yo nunca he hecho esto. Thank you. So here we go, Valencio's up. And Valencio has been a consistent hitter in this series. And we have runners on second and third base. And now Dominican Republic has 10. And Venezuela has 4. And we are still at the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs.
¿Tiene página de Instagram?
Sí, yo personal, el mío es Softball Rossi. Así, simple. Mi Instagram es Softball Rossi. ROSY. And a high fly foul. And no bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Sí, esa soy yo. All right, here we go. And here's the pitch, and he hits it right, a grounder to the shortstop, to first base, and it's an out. And Venezuela is finally out of the inning. And it is 10-4. Dominican Republic is up 10-4. And now we are at the top of the 6th inning. If Dominican Republic can hold Venezuela here, it is what is called last licks for Venezuela at this moment. And we may very well, folks, have a 3rd game. How exciting. Ay, mi madre. Yo lo hago así como cosa. A veces me da hasta vergüenza, tú sabes, pero hasta vergüenza me da porque yo quisiera hacerlo en español, pero es que mi español no tengo el mismo vocabulario en español que lo tengo en inglés. Entonces,
no, pero sí está bueno porque te va también el mal de los americanos.
Sí, como un puente para, tú sabes, no dejarlo afuera también porque hay mucho. Sí, vamos a ver. Y a mí me encanta el softball. Yo estoy enferma con el softball. Juegos, tú sabes. Jugué en el colegio, jugué semi-pro también, molinete. Y ya, eso hacen años, hacen siglos.
Ahorita yo estoy viendo en ESPN, sigo la liga de softball de
sí.
Y hay bastante americana en México.
Yeah.
La liga está buena.
Y mira que ya tengo 20 años que no juego softball femenino. 20 años. Y a veces me ven y creen que yo nada más representó softball femenino, pero en verdad yo no he jugado en 20 años. No, en 15 años no he jugado softball femenino. Yo a veces me quedo riéndome porque cuando me dicen, porque tú representas femenino. Yo no he jugado softball femenino en 15 años. Porque allá se juega mixto, que es co-ed, y yo puedo jugar con los hombres. Las mujeres y los hombres juegan juntos. Yeah. So cuando te digo que yo no he jugado femenino, todo femenino en 15 años, es la verdad.
De la universidad.
¿Eh?
De la universidad.
Sí, porque yo me rompí un tobillo también. Los dos tobillos, los dos deslizándome. Y ya como que no quería ya jugar. Y yo tengo el hijo mío ya nacido en esos tiempos. Y ya yo dije, dame yo ponerle toda la atención a mi muchacho.
Claro.
Y ya ese muchacho, ya él está en el Navy. Hasta soy abuela, con eso te digo todo.
Claro, no parece.
Es verdad, no, yo soy hasta abuela. Wait, nice play. Line drive. Wow, what a shot to third base. And the third baseman eats it up. He gobbles it up and throws to first base and makes the out. What a play. What a play by the third baseman. Sí, ya tiene un poco de mi trayectoria. Here's Venezuela, the lefty. And this guy, this is the lefty. I don't know if this is the same. No, this is not the same lefty that smoked it to right field. But Venezuela, number 19. He was the first batter of the Venezuelan team representing their country. And he has since then been retired, but is now here playing and representing his country in other ways. Yeah. So he retired, but from playing in Venezuela, and he's here now in the United States, but still representing his country. And they have a runner on first base. And the score is 10-4, and this is the last licks for Venezuela. But we have seen what Venezuela could do under pressure. Oh, there's the strike. And there's another strike by Theo Trejo. He found his strike zone. The guy has been pretty consistent all 2 games a series, and he still got gas in the tank, but now maybe he let it get to his head a little bit. But Theo Trejo has been consistent for the Dominican Republic. Hay un out, right? Oh, and the pitch. He gets hit by the pitch, the batter. And it was so slow and a very delayed, slow pitch. So Venezuela gets a free base at first, and now they have runners on first and second, and they are in scoring position. And like I said, Venezuela is a very dangerous team. And big boy number 13 of Venezuela, he can smoke the ball at any point. He is dangerous. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. And there is the strike by Theo Trejo. And that is a high ball. And we have a count of 1-1. And the umpire calls it a ball. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike. And we are at the top of the 6th. All Dominican Republic needs is 2 more outs to get out of this inning. Oh, the umpire is not giving Trejo any leeway here. The count is 3 balls, 1 strike. And there is the strike. And the batter now for Venezuela, number 13, has a full count. And there is the foul. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. And we still have runners on first and second for Venezuela. Dominican Republic only needs 2 outs to end this. But Venezuela is in a dangerous position right now. They have runners ready to score. And there's another foul. Is it in the gate? And it is outside. No bate de foul. Mejor dale like y subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. Don't hit a foul. Hit follow, like, and subscribe on Bridge Play Foundation. And there it is to Trejo. He throws to third for the out. And they did the double play. Excellent, excellent, excellent fielding. And Tio Trejo pulls it off. And Dominican Republic wins. And they win 10-4. 10 runs, 4 to Venezuela. What an amazing display of performance.
Dominicana. Ahí lo tienen en la pantalla.
We have a third